EastEnders spoilers: Phil Mitchell to kill Keanu Taylor in devastating Sharon twist. EastEnders legend Phil Mitchell could be set to kill his new rival Keanu Taylor on the BBC soap in a devastating twist that will involve Sharon Mitchell and an affair. Tonight's installment of EastEnders saw Keanu, played by Danny Walters, make a grave mistake when he tried to protect young Dennis Rickman, Bleu Landau, from a local Walford gang on the BBC soap. After becoming embroiled in a sticky situation transporting drugs and stolen mobile phones for the group, Denny turned to Keanu for help, claiming he was terrified of disappointing his mum Sharon, Letitia Dean. What followed was a disastrous setup that saw both Denny and Keanu beaten and left in a bloodbath, but luckily Phil, Steve McFadden, caught them just in time. The Archer's owner began punching the youngsters, but instead of being grateful for Keanu, an enraged Phil blamed his employee for not coming to him and Sharon in the first instance. Unreasonably angry, Phil yelled at Keanu before telling him to get out of his house, but Sharon quickly came round. The longtime Albert Square resident shared a poignant story about the love of her life and Denny's father Dennis Rickman, Nigel Harmon, being stabbed. Viewers have been predicting an affair storyline between Sharon and Keanu for weeks now, but tonight seemed to confirm it when the BBC released a trailer for next week's explosive episodes. Phil and Sharon appear at odds over how to parent Denny, but Phil can be seen having a heart-to-heart with his stepson. "You don't know everything," he tells him. "And no one expects you to either, but the important thing is to admit it. Be honest." As Phil gets closer to Denny, Sharon gets further away, and in an alarming scene she confides in Keanu. "Phil's right. I'm a complete failure," she sobs sadly. Clearly showing his growing feelings for the club owner, Keanu grabs Sharon's hand. "I think they're both very lucky to have you," he says softly. Judging by Phil's history, if he discovers his wife is having an affair with Keanu, whom he is currently feeling very frosty towards after the Denny fight, he could completely lose it with the younger man. Will Phil's anger get the better of him as he ends up murdering Keanu? Taking to Twitter, fans shared their excitement over the upcoming scenes. "Phil will kill him now," one person speculated. Another warned, "No, Keanu, don't go there. You'll have another beating, this time off, Phil." EastEnders continues Monday at 8 p.m. on BBC One.